господа, добро пожаловать в Грозный. Температура воздуха плюс 26 градусов. Местное время 10 часов 51 минута.
Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin, I am from England and I live in Russia, and I help native Russian speakers improve their English skills. In this video I will talk about a trip I had to Chechnya. I visited Grozny 2 years ago and I have a lot of footage from my trip to Grozny. It was a really interesting trip. It is not a place that people typically visit. It is quite an exotic destination, and it is a place that the US and British governments do not recommend their citizens to visit. The US government website recommends that US tourists do not visit Chechnya at all. They strongly discourage US citizens from visiting the Republic of Chechnya, and of course Russia in general. But of course I ignored their advice because I had watched several YouTube videos of tourists who had visited Chechnya and they said it was a very safe place. The thing with Chechnya is that if you respect the local traditions, most likely you will have no problems whatsoever. But yes, you have to respect the local traditions. If you are a woman, best to dress modestly. When I say modestly, I mean to wear clothes that cover most of your body. You do not have to wear a headscarf. It's not a big problem if you don't wear a headscarf, but it is advisable to cover your arms and to cover your legs, especially if you're a woman. I've heard for men it's also not a good idea to wear shorts. Anyway, here I am at the airport. I am filming an Antonov An-2 aircraft. I am a lover of Soviet aviation and of Soviet history in general, and this was a real treat for me to see in Grozny Airport. This aircraft is in the Aeroflot livery, the Aeroflot Soviet livery. The livery is the paint's job. It is how the plane is painted. And here you can see a wonderful portrait of Ahmad Kadyrov. Unfortunately, he was assassinated in 2004. He was the leader of the Republic of Chechnya, and now currently his son Ramzan Kadyrov is the leader of the Republic of Chechnya. Here you can see a viewing platform of Grozny. This is in the center of Grozny. It's in an area called Grozny City. It is quite like Moskva City in Moscow. It is an area where there are a few skyscrapers. In the case of Grozny, the skyscrapers are not very big, but that doesn't matter. You still get a wonderful view of the whole city. The entrance fee, or the ticket for the viewing platform, is not expensive. It is only 100 rubles, and the only thing you have to understand is that on one side of the viewing platform you can see the residence of Ramzan Kadyrov, and of course you cannot film the residence of the leader of Chechnya for understandable security reasons, and there are some security guards who make sure that you do not film his residence. And I did not want to cause any problems, so I respected the local rules or the local law, and I did not film the residence. Here you can see a wonderful mosque in the center of Grozny. This mosque is called the Heart of Chechnya. In Russian it is Serce Chechny. And here you can see a beautiful olive tree outside the mosque. But this is not just any olive tree, this is a very holy olive tree, and it is actually a replica of the original holy olive tree in Jordan, and it was made in China. The original tree is believed to be over 1,500 years old, so it is a very special tree, and when you look at the tree you feel very calm and peaceful. This mosque is a must-see if you are in Grozny. It is absolutely stunning. This area is outside the mosque. It is only a few minutes walk from the mosque, and you can see there are a lot of flowers. The local authorities have done a really good job of maintaining this area. There is no litter anywhere. The place is absolutely immaculate. Immaculate means that it is very clean. And here you can see they have done a good job of planting a lot of different types of flowers. Here I'm outside the shopping center in the center of Grozny. It is absolutely spectacular, but this is a dog peeing on a tree. This dog does not respect the beautiful shopping center of Grozny. But never mind the dog, let's continue to walk around the area. Here you can see some mirrors. I believe this is an art installation. It is pretty cool to look at. It is very mesmerizing. And here you can see some children playing around the installation. One thing I have noticed is that children can freely walk around Grozny. It is a very safe place for children to be. At least that's what I noticed during my time in Grozny. But let's check out the glorious shopping center of Grozny with its wonderful glass facade and these wonderful cars that children can hire to take for a ride. I did not choose to take these cars for a ride. Maybe people would have looked at me in a strange way, so I decided against it. But anyway, let's step inside. And here you can see a rug shop, and here you can see some glorious rugs of Ramzan Kadyrov and his father Ahmad Kadyrov. Chechnya is known for producing some excellent rugs, as you can see from this shop window. I wish I had the money to buy them all, but unfortunately they were quite expensive. I really need to say, this is a really good shopping centre. I thought I was walking around the centre of Dubai. This supermarket appears to be guarded by an army of camels, and the supermarket is a very good one. It sells a lot of high quality products, including dates and other great halal foods. Speaking of food, I tried the Chechen national dish, galnash. This dish is basically just beef, dumplings, and some kind of a garlic sauce. The garlic sauce is more like a broth, a bouillon, and it looks like lemonade. When I first tried the dish, I thought that the garlic sauce was lemonade because it was a very hot day, and I thought that the waitress wanted to give me a cold drink. But when I went to drink the bouillon, the broth, the garlic sauce thing, I actually burnt my mouth, and I was unpleasantly surprised. But nonetheless, galnash is a very tasty dish. However, I will say it is more of a winter food. It is very filling. I'm not sure why people eat it in the summer, but who cares? It's a very tasty dish. Another dish I tried was barash. I'm not sure if that's how you correctly pronounce it, but this dish does not look very nice. You have to be pretty brave to try it, but it tastes pretty good. It is basically all of the sheep's organs packed together into this balloon type thing. It looks very similar to Scottish haggis, which is also a lot of sheep organs packed together. Barash is served usually with dumplings like galnash. So that's really about everything I have to share with you about Chechnya. I did not spend much time there. As you can see here, I am in a marshrutka. A marshrutka is the little minivans that they have around Russia. And I am in a marshrutka between Grozny and Dagestan, or Makhachkala. Later I will make a video about my time in Dagestan, which was a great place to visit. So, would I recommend visiting Chechnya? The answer is 100% yes. Absolutely you should visit Chechnya. It is a really interesting place. But like I said before, make sure you read about the local traditions and make sure that you follow the local rules and laws. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, stavte like, and please subscribe to my channel for more English language learning content. Подпишитесь на мой канал. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and bye for now.